Hi guys, my name is Kaya Leitner.
I'm Hillary.
I'm Tessa.
My name is Katie.
I'm Kelly.
My name's Ava.
My name is Hannah Northaw.
Hey, I'm Alexa.
Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, walk around the neighborhood.
I think my biggest piece of advice is to just be super outgoing, be really friendly. Everybody's in the same boat, everybody's new. No matter where you are, you're standing in the line getting food, you're on your way to class. Be friendly, be outgoing. I think that your freshman year will be so much more fulfilling and exciting if you just put yourself out there, try new things, try things you wouldn't have otherwise.
So definitely get yourself your own personalized planner. This will help you write out all your school, social, sorority events, and it'll really help manage your time.
Definitely make the most out of your AP credits. I know I came in with a few, and it definitely helped me out a lot to get me out of chemistry in college, which I know is a lot harder than in high school, so that was really nice.
My biggest piece of advice for freshmen is to always keep your door open and say hi to everyone that you meet, especially the people on your floor, because you're going to be seeing them all the time in the hallway and the bathroom.
If you don't know, now you know. Ian's Pizza is the ultimate late night place. After a night out, you will find me there having a mac and cheese pizza. I didn't know that mac and cheese pizza was a thing until I came to Wisconsin. I didn't think that mac and cheese belonged on pizza, but I'm a strong advocate for it. And yeah, it's a fun vibe.
The Tornado Room is like a steakhouse in Madison, but at 10 p.m. they have half price their whole menu, and they have great steak sandwiches, and the steaks are really good, and it's a really fun place to go to at night.
This is like my favorite subject. Madison honestly is stacked with good places to eat. I think that was one of the things that honestly drew me to Madison when I visited. Walking up and down State Street, I was completely overwhelmed in the best way possible by all the options there were. My favorite place to get sushi, I'd probably say is Yumi. It's just a place right on State Street, reasonably priced, perfect location. Just have good classic rolls. I'd probably get that at least once a week, honestly.
Feeling good, like I should.
I actually love this question because coming from LA, I don't think I thought there would be as many things to do as there are. My favorite part about Madison as a whole is the Capitol. It is so fun on the weekends to go to a nice dinner with your friends, get your girls, you go to a nice dinner at the Capitol, and then you go out and you see where the night takes you. You have to get an e-bike membership. This past summer, I lived in Madison with 4 of my best friends, and we would always go on sunset e-bike rides.
One thing I did last year in Madison when I wasn't in class was go to a lot of different workout classes. So I had a class pass, which meant that I could go to different places like camps, which is a HIIT class, and then a lot of different yoga studios to do some yoga, a lot of different bar classes and stuff like that. So I definitely recommend doing things like that, and I did those with my friends, which made it really fun and much more exciting, and definitely passed the time when I wasn't in class.
Got that sunshine on my
Don't be afraid to talk, and don't be afraid to talk about yourself specifically. We want to get to know you. We like when girls are outgoing and talkative. We can see more of your personality that way. So definitely don't be afraid to share a lot of yourself with us.
Just ask us questions. We're gonna ask you questions. Just be comfortable. It's gonna be fun. So just be happy.
I mean, it's a really daunting experience, and it can feel really overwhelming, especially this year with the circumstances. So a couple of things you can always do is, number 1, remember to stay interested in a conversation. You never want it to feel one-sided for either person. So remember to ask questions and remember to talk about yourself. I am someone who hates talking about themselves. It makes me really uncomfortable. And I remember someone told me to do this before a rush, and I was like, I can't. When I would open up to a girl I was talking to and kind of tell her something about me, I found 9 out of 10 times it made me really connect with the girl I was talking to, because she either related to what I was saying or she had something to say back to it, and it made for a better conversation. So remember to talk about yourself, because we want to learn more about you, and you're the reason we're there. So.
My favorite places to study on campus are the Granger School of Business Library and College Library. They have a cafe to get food from. They have a vending machine with school supplies. They have laptops you can rent, laptop chargers. There's outlets, there's big tables, so pretty much everything you need to sit down and do all your homework today.
For sure, the Starbucks on State. It's good vibes, good energy, good coffee, all around great place to study.
Of course, get like decor and all those fun things, but I got Alex drawers from IKEA. Insert picture here. And they're honestly like the best drawers that I ever got. Great storage. I use them in the dorm. If you're living in a sorority house in sophomore year, I used them in the house last year. I'll bring them back to the house this year, and I'll probably use them in my apartment post-college. Another piece of advice is definitely less is more. I brought way too much stuff freshman year, and it just makes like your dorm seem so much smaller than it actually is.
Invest in some good shades. I didn't start off by having shades, and I had to learn the hard way why people generally do buy them. I was sleeping by a window, so I'd be woken up by like sun at like 5 in the morning. So shades definitely helped me. What else? Mini fridge. I know that they're a bit pricey, but I was so thankful to have one. Like after going out or coming back to my dorm, having some cookie dough when I came back, always a hit.
Get some fun wallpaper. What I did is got a book from just Barnes & Noble and cut out photos, and I just made a collage on my wall, and it was so much fun. I did it with my roommate. It was a bonding experience. We were both in Kappa, which is so much fun. We had a TV. I did not have a TV growing up in my room, so that was a game changer to watch Netflix at night.
There is one that honestly stands above all the rest for me, and that is a rug. I found for me, it made our space feel a lot more homey. And two of our friends, Ava and Eva, they're also in Kappa, they had probably the best rug I've ever felt in my entire life. It was this really big, fluffy gray rug. And I'm not kidding when I tell you, I feel like most nights we would end up sleeping on this rug instead of in our own beds because it was that comfortable.
My hardest class that I've taken here was college calculus. It was Math 221, I think. And I'm just not great at math to begin with. My instructor was really not helpful. So for me, the way that I survived that was talking to my TA a lot. TAs tend to be more helpful than instructors because they're dealing with a smaller amount of people. So I asked my TA a lot of questions, and I also used the GUTS tutoring system here at Wisconsin, which is a free tutoring system. So definitely don't be afraid to use all the resources around you if you're in a difficult class.
So I think, especially going to school at University of Wisconsin, all classes can be hard if you don't like stay up for it, and especially since everything's online this semester, or majority of things are online. My biggest piece of advice is to just not get behind and to really be self-disciplined and diligent on your work and putting school first, because the second you feel behind and overwhelmed, that's when classes begin to get really hard, and just from personal experience that I know. And so to really prioritize each day when you're doing schoolwork, to maybe go to Granger library, or go to Memorial Union or college library, just to like section out time to do work for yourself and only focus on school.
My hardest class last semester was statistics. For the first part of it, I really struggled, and I think it's difficult because sometimes hard work and dedication and putting in the time doesn't necessarily translate into getting the grade that you want. However, I think the biggest thing for me was being a self-advocate. So I don't consider myself a math person, yes, but I got myself a tutor, and I think it's a common misconception that at a huge school like Wisconsin, your professors don't have time for you because you're in classes with hundreds of people. However, that's not the case.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to register for fall recruitment.